one of the most exciting and important parts of a Hollywood movie set, Juanita, because this is where all the stunts are performed and planned for the Cowdy movies. And a very good friend of mine, Bob Rochelle, who's in charge of all the stunt area, you got to watch him a little bit because he's a little bit of a strange person. Sometimes he goes to the saloon like this one, and you never know what he's going to do. So you watch out, won't you, just in case you get...
Hey, God! Oh, my goodness. Boy, she took off and her shoes are right there.
Hey, Bobby, it's great to see you.
Thank you, John. Nice to see you, too.
It often surprises me, you know, when you watch the credits on a movie, the movie star, the big, tough movie stars, they get credited with doing all this tough stuff. But it's guys like yourself that really do it behind the scenes. So does that ever make you feel sort of like you should be up the top of the credit list more?
No, if the stars look good, then we look good. It means we did a good job. And stuntmen, along with the actors and the actresses, it's the same as makeup and lighting and costuming. Everyone is recognized, and that's good.
Does it take you a long time, Bob, to prepare for your stunts?
Well, that depends on the stunt, really, and the expertise of the stunt coordinator and how much rehearsal, you know, how prepared the production company is.
Because it is a bit like dancing, isn't it? I mean, it's all choreographed and planned.
Very much so.
It looks like it's just happening.
Very much so. We
not.
have to know exactly what everyone is doing.
Is there a university or a special stunt school where you can go to be taught how to be a stuntman?
Well, John, they have local schools around that will teach you the basics. You mostly learn by people that you work with. Someone in the business who's already established, willing to take you under their wing, so to speak, and you try to pass it on.
And when did you decide to be a stuntman? Were you one of those kids? I remember we always had one in the neighborhood that climbed up the drain pipe and stood on the roof and jumped off.
I decided at about 9 o'clock this morning. No, what I did, I started off fairly, I was just a class clown in school, and I was just, I was the cut-up, and I was making people laugh, and I did very physical things, you know, as far as like someone slipping on a banana peel and everyone laughs. Well, I do the same kind of fall now, but I grit my teeth and people go, hey, he's a stuntman.
What's the most difficult stunt you've ever done?
Driving to work on the Hollywood freeway.
What can you say to that?
The second most difficult? Probably, it doesn't sound that difficult, really. It was just falling down stairs, but I had never done it before. And a guy that I was working with took me out in the parking lot in his car, and I put a wetsuit on and pads to protect myself, and I already knew how to fall and roll, but I'd still never done it before, so that was scary.
And tell me about the stunt show here at Universal. I mean, that takes a lot of planning and a lot of doing. It's special. What makes it special?
Well, the stunt show here at Universal has been going on for pretty close to 20 years. It's very established. The show, for the most part, has never really changed, believe it or not. Different people come in, they add their own little, 2 cents to their character, but it's pretty much cut and dry. The lines are real basic and to the point, and, you've seen the show, obviously.
Yes, and love it.
We just like to keep going. Just like to keep going.
And there's a lot of laughs involved, too.
A lot of laughs. When you're dealing with the public, as you know, you can't please everyone. So you have a 90-year-old lady out there who could care less how a punch is thrown or how you deliver a kick or something. She just wants to laugh. Now, meanwhile, there may be a 17-year-old kid out there who would be interested in getting into the stunt business. So he wants to know the technical end of it. So, like I say, when you deal with the public, you try to give them a little bit of everything.
Well, I guess there's one more thing that I'd like to ask you personally, Bob. You see, I've always had a secret ambition that I've wanted to be a stuntman myself.
Oh, brother.
And I know you probably often get asked this, but would you mind just teaching me one stunt so I can go back to Australia and show everybody I've been to Hollywood?
John, I'll tell you what, it's doing stunt work, it's such a tight-knit family that we're in. And it is so technical, highly technical, and we are national television, right?
Yes.
I really can't reveal, any of the secrets behind it, the technical aspect. It's like you're asking a magician to reveal his tricks.
Hang on. Look, we got hold the camera a minute, because look, this is a national
No, the
television
interview's
show.
over.
I've given you 5 minutes of time on national television, and then you tell me you won't even do that for me. It's just not right.
Now listen, don't get rough about it. Just the
I'm not
interview's
being
over.
rough.
Look, I can't do it, John. What do you want to know? A stunt? You want to learn a simple stunt?
Yeah,
Here, I'll show you a stunt. There, interview over.
Universal Studios Animal Show will be back after this break.